Hi, this is Nathan Charles from Charles International Law, back with some more free advice. I'm a pretty big fan of Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, and not too long ago they had a pretty great joke. Check it out.
WNBA star Brittany Griner was freed from prison in exchange for Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout. It's actually a great trade because Bout was only averaging 5 points and 2 rebounds a game.
As I said to some of my colleagues at the time, that joke was pretty funny, but it also comes with a rather serious message. The reality is that if you are an American, and especially if you're an American who travels overseas, and especially if you're an American who has a security clearance or who is an American who is high profile, you're a target. And when you do business overseas or you travel overseas, your interactions with the international community come with some duties. Now, obviously, your principal duty is to the law. You have a duty to adhere to the laws of the United States in your international transactions and in your movements from one country to another across international borders. You also have an obvious duty to the laws of the country where you visit, or the laws of the country in which you do business. Now, here at Charles International Law, we're here to help you with it. We're a law firm. Our principal duties are twofold. We counsel and we advocate. So we're here to help you. We're here to counsel you on the law and how you can adhere to the law. We're also here to advocate for your interests should you run into any trouble with that, or if you suspect that you might have a legal issue related to your international transactions, your international travel. But on top of that, you've got some other duties. You've got some duties to the United States and your country. America is, for at least for now, the most powerful country in the world. As the most powerful country in the world, our citizens are targets. The United States is going to do what it can to get you back if you get apprehended or jammed up in some way, shape, or form overseas. But as the most powerful country in the world, we're also going to have to give up a lot more to get you back. Right? You don't want to put yourself in a situation, you don't want to put your countrymen in the United States in a situation where we've got to play our ace of spades to get you out of trouble. And that's what happened with the whole Brittany Griner situation. The only way we could get her back was to trade for Viktor Bout. And if you don't know anything about Viktor Bout, I suggest you Google it. He's one of the most notorious arms dealers in human history. If you've ever seen the Nicolas Cage movie Lord of War, the main character in that movie is loosely based on Viktor Bout. He was a very serious guy. And because an American citizen ran into a little bit of trouble in Russia, we had to give him back. We had to play a pretty big card to get her back. That was harmful to the national security of the United States. It was harmful to the foreign policy of the United States. Frankly, it was harmful to the rule of law. So you don't want to put yourself in that type of situation, and we're here to help. Now, if you own a large company or you run a large company and you need a comprehensive security and compliance plan at an enterprise level, Charles International Law can help you with that. But we're probably going to invoke some of the capabilities of our colleagues, namely LexPac Global Services, which is a consortium of some of the most talented national security lawyers you'll find anywhere. For that matter, if you're an individual and you just need to harden yourself as a target because either you've got a security clearance or you've got a lot of money and there is a significant incentive for you to be apprehended, or either by state entities or by criminals, you owe it to your country to harden yourself as a target. Charles International Law can help you with that too. We're probably going to refer you out to one of our colleagues, one of our sister companies, perhaps Eagle Eye Security, run by a good friend and colleague, Juan Gonzalez, who learned everything there is to know about physical security from being the child of a defense attaché and from being a Navy SEAL on the battlefields in Iraq. The upshot of this video is that we're here to help. If you are involved in international business, if you do a lot of overseas travel and you're concerned about your security situation or your legal obligations, regarding those international transactions or that international travel, we are here to help, and we will put you in touch with the right folks. www.charlesinternationallaw.com. Set up a consultation with us today. We will put you on the path to success. Thank you very much.